Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 84 of LA Erytheia. So we do some more mind hunts. New global goes up. Oh, statistics or takes or puts up Gale Gate. And oh gosh, we had another. I remember this turn. We're getting really close to the current turn. The current turn's turn 86. But I have an atrocious round of raiding. I just get completely outplayed. So I do this air elemental. And then my mage gets killed by wolves. In Phrygia, I try something similar, I think. So I think this is me just throwing away 2 mages in the most expensive way possible. Cool, killed 6 wolves. Alright. And then Ulm attacks Arco and Vulcan, or Voken. Or no, pings Voken. There's nothing home. In Duluth, we go ahead and attack Sitis. Alright, and let's say we have a decent little Sitis force here. Alright, sends my Wraithlord home. I kill some Long Dead. Not worth it. Just for the amulet of anti-magic on the Wraithlord. Arco takes on Sitis and Illidar. Pings it. It's a large army with a Earth Tart. One of my favorite tarts to get is this Earth guy. And let's see, is that... Wait. Did I skip Newland? Oh, so I've got this little crew, which is some liquid body guys. Just running into some PD. Oh, and I guess 1 fire elemental. Alright. So that was that. Okay, and then we had the ping and Illidar. And then Pasture of Wisdom. Go ahead and... I thought this had more potential than it really did, I'm going to be honest. I thought, oh, 3 Holy Twos banishing just a few Long Dead. Surely it'll work. And they do absolutely nothing. So, embarrassing. And Sitis and Arco going at it again. Is there anything in this army? It's just eagles. Alright. So this is going to go poorly for Arco. Or maybe this was like a gem bait. But a lot of these Sitis armies have the temp gem items. So this guy's got the Crucible. Yeah, I just don't think it's very gym based. Maybe burning rigor mortis off of it, but Satis hasn't had any problems casting spells this game. Alright. So that was, yeah, that was here. 34 Great Eagles. Kills 7 Tomb Worms, a Long Dead, and 4 Thralls. Let's see, yeah. So then in Karnag, I have a little Hoplite squad. I find it funny that my most successful raids are generally just these little Hoplite squads. But, alright. And then but they only work if they don't run into anything. Ulm and Arco have a battle in Semastum. So we have a Ulmish army here. Against 1 PD. And then we take on Satis in the Caves of Mira. We got some birds. And the mage is behind the hoplites, so the mage will die. The birds were not here when I ordered the raid. The birds were just a great call to make me fail this raid. I thought this was an okay raid. But we get birded and die. And then Satis and Kalem have a little bit of a fight. But there doesn't look like there's anything home, so I think we'll be okay. 1 Tomb Worm dies. Gets married. Oh, this is funny. And oh, and we find some sneaking werewolves, or a sneaking werewolf party. So, but we find it with an actual group, so we should win this. I'll get back to the marriage in just a second, because it is pretty funny. Alright. Okay, so the marriage is this guy. Gretz came back. He became Holy 3. And hits his 1 in 20 chance to go insane. And out of all the insane things he could have done, he decides that we really need the Throne of Death. We don't need these growth scales anymore. And so he's going to claim it and get us 5 death gems. So it was pretty funny. But yeah, so not a heck of a lot going on there. Except for claiming this throne. So this army's coming. This army's patrolling for a turn. I want to see if I can catch this group. If he moves it forward, we'll see. And I'm not really doing anything here because I don't think they can map move 2 onto me. So I'm just sitting here. Continuing to move more mages up, continuing to mind hunt. So at different places. Probably in here. We see an overwhelming number of Tomb Worms on Arco's Fort in the Raga region. So if this comes southeast, we're doomed. And I think we've got a decent Arco army here. But we can see things closing in, just citadel after citadel under siege. And we're making a Job's Bowl finally. We finally figured out that item, at least. And what are we doing? I think we're setting up a fairly big thing here. Just doing a bunch of enslaved mind spam with anti-magic is the goal. knowing that a lot of the masters will probably cast Soul Slay and kill themselves. But just in case one of these two groups moves forward, we might be able to kill one of them. And I think that's most of it. A lot of our raiding groups have died, or they've been combined to help replenish larger groups. I'm trying to figure out this raiding game because I need to be able to kill some number of snakes, but then I also need to be able to kill wolves and blackhawks. So, yeah. So this guy's heading home. And yeah, I think it's starting to look a little dire, especially with Sitis taking Calum. Because now this area is under threat as well. And this area is still under threat. We see 430 snakes now, so Sitis already has a new army equal in size to the last army, the one that we just killed last turn. He's got another 200 snakes here, another 50 over here, so I think he still has the initiative here, even with the setback last turn. And oh yeah, he's gonna start liquidating all these forts as well. So I think it's starting to look pretty dire. I think Arco's starting to lose those real life morale checks. He's having to do a bunch of extensions, and he's losing a lot of stuff. It's just really hard for most people to put effort into something where they're losing, which is understandable. And I think that's most of it. So I will go ahead and see you in turn 85, which is last turn for me. And turn 86 is the current turn, so hopefully the next time I record, it'll be pretty much up to date, and it'll be the current turn, which will be nice. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Have a good one.